Well, we're in Wellington. We're just outside of the town, about a kilometre, and we have a wonderful accommodation facility that allows for small functions to be very intimate, for families to get together before a wedding or for a birthday, for corporate functions where a team building wants to happen and people want to get to know each other. It is quiet, serene, it's platteland, yet it's very stylish. It gives you everything that you want to put together and customize a unique accommodation experience of any type of sort. So we have 10 rooms, all in one manor house. So when you're inside, it feels like you're home, yet you have all the luxuries and the beauty of a luxurious boutique facility. 2 of our rooms are larger and they mainly used for weddings, when the bride and the groom wants to get dressed, and perhaps if it's a birthday, those will be the birthday boy and the birthday girl that will use those. The 10 rooms typically sleep 2 at a time, yet we can accommodate children whenever that's required. It's part of our customization ability. But the main feature is that it is small, it's intimate. You're in a 1798 built building which has a lot of heritage with a touch of modern class. Oude Hex is unique in that we have the mixture, the blend of class, French flair and down-to-earth intimacy. There are not a lot of places in the world that bring those mixes together, and we bring that to functions of any nature. So the uniqueness is, if you want to be spoiled, this is the place for you, because you will have the quality that you find in the upmarket facilities in cities, while feeling the love and intimacy that you can only find in the platteland.
Wine region we are located in is called the Limitberg. It's a ward of the Wellington wine region. We used to be a sub-ward of Paarl, Wellington, but we gained independence in 2012. We have quite a unique little spot of terroir here at Doolhof, being able to produce some stunning white wines as well as some beautiful reds. We are known for Malbec, which is often a cultivar used as a blending component in Bordeaux style varietals blends. Wine tasting is presented in a sort of non-obtrusive way. Put little tags on the glasses and you sort of like do it at your own pace. If you want more information, we basically assist. Most tasting rooms give you, you get a wine tasting and you get some cheese and meat platters or something. But we've had some customers, especially mountain bikers, that are a little bit more hungry, asking for food, or even people that like to drink a bit more, to have something of more substance. So we decided to do a sort of a light lunch menu. So there's burgers, wraps, salads. So pretty simple stuff, but still delicious. And then of course we've got our 5-star guest house, Grande Dal, which is a luxury boutique hotel. They've just, again, second time in a year, won the second time 2 years, won the best African boutique hotel, or on the African continent. So whenever I'm in Joburg and I show people what the place looks like, they all get teary-eyed and want to come and move down to Cape Town. So I think we sometimes take it for granted, but it's experiences where people come and enjoy this beauty and enjoy the trails and enjoy the wine and stuff, that you sometimes realize that we are really privileged to be involved and be based here.
Welcome to Monte Vido Guest House and Conference Facility in Wellington. Monte Vido is the Spanish words for mountain, that is monte, and a sight or a view, which is translated by the word Video in Spanish. Nestling just below the famous Bains Kloof Pass, with panoramic views of mountains and lush farmland, Monte Vido is an upmarket guest house and conference venue designed with luxury and comfort in mind. They offer 10 stylish, well-appointed double bedrooms, each with satellite TV, air conditioning and bathrooms en suite, plus a fully equipped conference room with a seating capacity of 40 people. You will find that Monte Vido Guest House is designed to suit the diverse needs of casual vacationers, corporate visitors and wedding guests. You can relax at the pool, have a retreat in one of the air-conditioned lounges, or watch the sunsets from one of the balconies. There is an honesty bar with quite a variety of wines and other drinks. Your hospitable host and hostess, Albertus and Dillian Buckle, looks forward to accommodate you at Monte Vido and sharing the delights of their charming area. You can join the paintings and art of owner Dillian Buckle in all the rooms at the guest house. She offers private art classes for locals who are interested in the painting arts. The owner's daughter, Leonie Buckle, has a health and skincare business on the premises. Spectacular views, superb facilities, world-class service in a delightfully laid-back rural atmosphere within minutes of the bustling town of Wellington make Monte Vido the ideal getaway for business or pleasure.
We both love the country. He grew up in the country. I'm also from a small town. We love the country life, the nature of it, and the people. It's the warm and the type of guest that comes and eat here, dine with us, is people from all walks of life. We build up a very good support system over the years. People come back and back for more. People that are serious about food, about flavors, about taste, about the whole experience, the extraordinary atmosphere and the character of this place. We sit here now. It's dated back to 1795, an old distillery, and barn that's been converted into a restaurant with a lot of love and care over the years, bit by bit. And we produce our own pot still brandy. It's triple distilled, a 5-year and a 10-year. We use the brandy a lot in our dishes, from starters, mains to dessert. We do from time to time brandy and food pairings. We've just done recently one with the Brandy Foundation of South Africa. Once they had the flavor of it, they want more. It's a cracked black fillet of beef. It's rolled in freshly ground peppercorns. It's brandy flambé with the Schumacher brandy, and that's distilled here on the farm. Lovely creamy pepper sauce with avocado on top, with thinly cut potato chips, and we serve a range of vegetables with all our main meals. Next is my favorite. It's the master stock belly of pork. It's soft inside, crispy on the outside, with a crackling soya honey apple glaze, with creamy potatoes and vegetables as well.
It's called Diemsfontein Wine and Country Estate, to give it its full title. We developed it in the last 15 to 20 years as a residential estate, so people can come and live here. but we're probably most famous in the rest of the country for our winemaking, which started in the year 2001. We appeared on the market with quite a lot of fanfare because my then winemaker discovered how to make this wonderful coffee chocolate pinotage, which is a distinctive wine in this country, that it's much loved, and we're very grateful for having something distinctive to offer wine lovers. On the farm we also have a guest house. We have 30 rooms, conference center, a la carte restaurants, so we love to welcome guests both for functions and general stayovers, obviously, and a chance to come and taste our wines and the wines of the area, Wellington. At this moment we have a selection of about 14 wines for people to taste. Because of what I was saying before, our coffee chocolate pinotage, we often pair the wines with chocolate. People can order cheese platters, and generally the tasting room looks out over our dams and pastures. So it's a lovely experience. And right next to it is Seasons Restaurant, so people can move from the wine tastings into having their dinner or lunch. The manor house was built in 1890, although there was an original older manor house on the same site, built in the early 1700s, but it needed to be rebuilt in 1890. And then a little bit of additional architectural interest is the columns, which were added this sort of colonial style in about 1915. It's partly used as a guest house, and it forms the center, really, the emotional hub of the place.
In 1840, the town of Wellington was proclaimed after the Duke of Wellington, who defeated Napoleon at Waterloo. Since there are so many historical buildings in Wellington, we focus only on the historical legacy left by Dr. Andrew Murray, the father of education in South Africa. The foundation stone of the Dutch Reformed Church, or Andrew Murray Church, as it is called in Wellington, was laid way back in 1838. The first section of the building, which comprised of the ship only, was taken into use in 1840. The vestry was added 2 years later, and the 2 wings were added to the building. In 1923, a statue of Andrew Murray was erected at the front of the church in his honor, and today it looks out over Church Street right up to Breytenbach. The Huguenot College has its origins in 3 educational institutions which previously existed in Wellington: the Huguenot Seminary, the Huguenot University College, and Friedenheim. The Huguenot Seminary was established in 1874 through the efforts of the well-known Dr. Andrew Murray. This building, with its beautiful courtyard and colonnaded entrance with the vaulted archways, was designed by John Parker. Today the building houses the main administrative offices of the Huguenot College. Ferguson Hall is another John Parker design and was built for the Huguenot College in 1908. The building was named after Miss Abby Ferguson, one of the founders of the seminary. It was used for many years as a dormitory, especially for ladies. Samuel Hall was built in 1883. The inscription on the front gable is a reminder that this building was begged from God through prayer. Samuel Hall is a classically elegant building with dressed stonework, sash windows, and louver shutters.
Well, welcome to Val du Charron. We are in the heart of the Wellington Valley towards the Baines-Kloof side. Val du Charron is a working wine and olive estate. We produce not only our estate wines, but we offer our visitors an intimate experience of what actually goes on in farming life. So we have 5 and 4-star accommodation, 2 restaurant venues, as well as a spa where they can relax. But more importantly, we like to get our visitors into the cellar, show them what we do, and allow them to taste our wine not only by itself, but with our food offerings too. On the food and wine pairing side, we have our bespoke steakhouse, which is the local grill. The local grill specializes in dry and wet aged steak, but we also have offerings for our fish lovers, our chicken eaters and our vegetarians. We pride ourselves on maturing our meat over a number of days before bringing it to the table, so that the flavors are so much more enhanced, and especially with a glass of our red wine. Pizza Vino is a brand new addition to our bouquet of restaurants here at Val du Charron. As the name suggests, we specialize in our pizzas, and we bring true Italian food to the winelands. So everything is very rustic, freshly prepared, and once again, tasty to go with our beautiful wine. We're a family-friendly hotel operating on a bed and breakfast basis with all the bells and whistles, from play centres, swimming areas, splash pads, and of course for the grown-ups, lots of wine tasting and spas to unwind. Our 5-star is boutique and exclusive. It's very private, only 3 rooms, each with their own swimming pool, balcony area with fireplace, fantastic mini bar featuring our wines, and of course everything that you would expect from 5-star luxury in the winelands. Awesome for our honeymooners as well as our visitors from all over the world.
When people come and visit the Breytenbach Center, they can expect to see a lot of things, and we have the philosophy and belief that if people come into the center and enter our doors, they must go out with inspired art. So something must inspire them. So we carefully choose what we do here. Every exhibition in our gallery is selected by curator Annegret Erasmus. We've got a bookshop with beautiful old books, new books. We've got studios, art studios, where we train people in the visual arts. You can come and visit that. We've got a lovely garden, poetry garden, Afrikaans poetry garden, where you can sort of come and explore new poems, old poems you remember as a child or whatever. You can just come and have a picnic here. We've got an intimate theatre cafe called the Boarding House. The name comes from one of Breytenbach's poems about Wellington and about living here in this house. And you can come and see beautiful shows, intimate shows. We've got a pizza oven, so we've got a coffee shop with lovely coffee. So that is basically what we want you to come and explore when you come and visit us. We also are very passionate about community work, and we have 4 focus areas. Come and explore how we bring together history and a very relevant programs for our generation, and hopefully this place will be here for generations to come.
Yeah, we are called Redemption. We've been around for 40 years. We are situated here on a farm or small holding, and people come in, you immediately see all the vineyards surrounding us, and we have our own little shop here on the premises. You could probably call it a factory shop, and we have our own handmade leather products that we sell here, mostly shoes, but we do a bit of handbags, belts, sometimes hats, leather hats. So yeah, a bit of a variety of leather products, but most importantly it's handmade. and it's made here on our premises. The manufacturing is all done here on premises. We have minimal machines. We have about 12 to 14 people working for us in the factory. The worker takes a lot of pride in his product, and we always encourage them that it's your product that we need to sell, and you need to be proud of it. Yes, we are in Wellington. We didn't start in Wellington, but the last 30 years we've been situated here. We are just outside of Wellington towards the Bainskloof Pass, about a kilometer outside of town. Please come and visit us. It's a unique experience. We get a lot of good feedback, people wanting to see something handmade and to smell the leather and to experience this whole handmade vibe. I think is very unique in South Africa.
Well, Chakaranda Wine and Guest Farm is the smallest registered wine estate in South Africa, and we also offer guest accommodation. We can offer accommodation for 8 guests in total, and we offer warm hospitality, and we want our guests to feel at home here. On the wine side, we are producing whites and reds, concentrating on Rhone varietals such as Chenin Blanc, Viognier, Mourvèdre, Shiraz. We are also producing a beautiful MCC made with Chardonnay grapes, which is quite popular. And if you're here on the estate, you have it both. You have the beautiful surrounding of the winelands. You can drink wine here, you can have a braai, enjoy the pool, and it's just such a lovely surrounding. And Wellington definitely is one of the gems of the winelands. There is the cottage apartments. We've got 2. It's a duplex apartment that's got a lovely living room upstairs underneath the thatched roof. Aircon, very important in Wellington. And downstairs bedroom or suite and your private stoop. This is really great for couples traveling together. The family unit, also called the Chai unit, the Chai holiday house. It's 2 large ensuite bedrooms and kitchen, living area, as well as a large stoop. We are not a big wine estate, we are very small, but it's also very familiar, we're very personal. It's a very personal approach. If you've got a tasting, René is going to do the tasting with you, or I will. And we are also serving little platters with the wine so that you can experience a bit of a wine and food pairing. You will be able to see the cellar. We also take you to the vineyard, and it's just a face-to-face approach, and I think that's the beauty of Chakaranda. It's very personal, it's a family-run business, and if you come here you really taste the soul of our wine estate.